What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Kyle Austin once again. It's no secret in the black community, 70% of young black children are born to unwed mothers. Yes, unwed mothers. Now, it's not quite about marriage. Marriage is not about, it's paper. Love is in the heart. But I'll say this, that only 25% of young black boys in the black community live in a house with their father. Now, I know some of you, not all of you, some of you females who are feminists think you can do it by yourself without a man. And study has proven you can't. You know, everything God created obeys a nature and a law. There are certain things that a woman has, her energy. There are certain things that a man has, his energy, the balance, yin and yang. So you as a mother, you can feed him, clothe him, nurture him, but there are certain things only a father can give to a son. And most of all is guidance and direction. Most boys today have no identity. They're lost. They have no clue how to be men, and they're angry. I'll say this, that when it comes to women, because you as a mother, you're not raising a son. You're raising someone's future husband. So that being said, most millennial women complain about most guys today are pussy whipped. They're weak, effeminate. They're lazy, no ambition. That's because most of them, not all, most of them were coddled by mom. And even today, in the black community, I see the fathers that are there, they're not respected, you know. When daddy say A to son, here come mama, well, who are you? You can't do that because you're teaching him that the only person he has to respect is a female. And that's not good. Yes, some black men are deadbeat dads, not all of us. But the fathers that are in the home these days, I see, are not respected. And that's a big factor why these boys today are so emotional and effeminate. Because they're raised in a household with an emotional creature. A mother. A mother. Women by nature are emotional creatures. That's why study proved that damn near 90% of men in prison were raised by a single mother. Because they made a decision based on emotions like what? A woman. You stab somebody, shoot somebody, you kill somebody, you hit assault somebody, those are emotions. But if that boy had a father in his life, he would know how to talk things out. Yes, there's a time to fight, don't get me wrong. Because boys have testosterone. So there's a time to fight. But some of these boys today are overly emotional, overly sensitive to criticism. Because they're raised in a house with no male influence in the home. Back to women part. The woman part. I find a large portion of guys today don't know how to talk to females. Not all of them. A large portion don't know how. Because without a father at home to model babies for you, you learn how to be a man from TV. And TV today is teaching boys how to be, on a date, be sweet and kind and effeminate. And I find that these are the same guys who wonder why they have a college degree, have a suit on, and get no pussy because they're too soft. A woman admires a man with a backbone. I'm tell you this about. I'll tell you this, that I learned over the years that what women say they want and what they respond to emotionally are two different things. I'll say it again. What women say they want and what they respond to emotionally are two different things. All girls want an alpha male. Last night, me and my ex were watching this show called The Crown. The Crown deals with the early years of Queen Elizabeth. She married a bad boy, Duke of Edinburgh. Yeah. He was a wild card. He's an alpha male. He has his own agenda. Even to this day, he's 90 years old. He don't give a fuck. So even in royalty, women want a man with some backbone. But these guys today are raising households with no male influence in the home. They're pussy whipped. Study has proven that when there's no father in the home, boys have behavior problems in school. Study prove when boys have dads growing up, they have identity crisis, meaning they take on the persona of a female and not a male. Most kids raised in a household without a father, they're all associated with depression, anxiety, and suicide, and other mental problems that stem from not having a father in the home. Your father in your life as a man or young boy, he's your role model. He's your example how to be. He's your example how to act, how to think, how to behave in the world. And here's something else I noticed about young black boys without a father in home. They're really, really obese, man boobs and, really chunky. Because there's no father at home, tell the boys to go to the gym, to play sports, football, work it off. We live in a culture now where fathers don't matter. And not only that, mainly for young girls, the first person to tell a girl that he loves her without him wanting sex is her father. And I know something else about, in any community where there's no father in home, we have young men living at home past 25. Because that's dad's job to push the boys, to push them out into the world. So he gets some experiences and learn how to be a man. But mom coddles him too much. And he becomes unable and crippled. And then what happens is he goes out into the world and has no clue how to survive. Because mom crippled him so badly. That's why there's the importance of having a two-parent household. And I do understand that some women, not all, some women keep the father from the kids because, certain reasons, they just pity and they're just spiteful and petty. Not all of them, not all, but some are. But we need fathers in the home, mainly in the black community. In my opinion, 25% of the problems we have in the black community stem from young black men and women not having fathers in the home. It does. And 018 and beyond, it has to stop. Well, I'll leave it there. I'm Kai Alston. Leave me any comments down below. Press like. Click subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.